the only one standing.
From the tank.
Welcome back, friends. Back on my tank. As you can see, of course, I'm surrounded by marauders who got just wiped so easily. But as a covenant, I still stand and I'm still standing. I mean, I don't know how many times I've seen marauders and syndicate fall in front of my eyes, dead to the ground. Covenant just don't die. I mean, wow, if you die as a covenant, it's like, oh my god, so embarrassing. Like, I just would not associate with anyone who dies as a covenant. I'm not worried because I know that my healer's gonna heal me.
Your healer might be dead. I'm dead.
Welcome back to the next Ironman, where we have to craft all our own gear and there's no trading. Basically, it's a survival game. And in this episode, I figure out how aggro finally works. And I go and try tanking. If you've seen any of the other episodes, you'll know they haven't been so successful up till this point. But today I really did my homework to find out how to get that aggro better, and that's what we'll be going over. Okay. So after this chest run, I got these pants. I think they're good. They've got corrupted ward on them anyway, and they're heavy, so they're better than anything I've got at the moment. So they probably will be my tanking pants. Pants. Gotta sound tweety beady. Okay, question. If you've got one hat that looks better, but another hat that is slightly better functionally, what would you pick? Would you pick the hat that looks better, that's slightly worse, or the one that looks better, that's slightly better? As you can see, I went for looks. Okay, so this was me figuring out how aggro works, and I was explaining it to Leos, so I thought it might actually help everyone else if I include it in the video. So this is how it works. Right, now look at the red bar. See how there's nothing to it, it's just a black line around it?
Yeah.
Now when I come close, it'll start glowing, and that's when I have aggro. Look. See?
Oh yeah, okay.
So that's how you know you've got aggro. If I do my berserk, apparently berserk has really good aggro, so I just run around with berserk on me, and then I get a whole bunch of aggro off these fools. See what I mean? Now, so now they've all got aggro. So now if you come near me on your character and start healing.
Oh yeah, because they're all like black blind and stuff now.
Yeah, now you start. See?
Yeah,
Look.
Yep, okay.
And now they're like, what the fuck? So now I'll do berserk, and I'll be like, no, boys, back on the tank, come on. I said, no, boys, back on. Boys. Oh, yeah. Also, when you're trying to tank and you're wanting to get aggro, don't do the biggest noob mistake of all, which only noobs do. Make sure you've actually got the taunt gems in your weapons, because, then, yeah, that'll, like, really help you pull aggro. But, yeah, I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to forget that. Start healing. Okay, now. Yeah, that works. Okay, keep healing. Nice, okay, that's working. Okay, so try to get aggro back by healing just when it comes back. Oh, he really wants it, doesn't he? Okay, now. Yeah, there we go. That's it.
Nice.
So I'm using the hatchet, because the hatchet, every time I use berserk, it's one of the best taunt abilities you can use. And it heals me, and it means I can DPS if I need to. And I can use the hatchet to foe, so if like someone's on you, I don't have to run up, I can just throw it on them and then get it off you. Let's test that out now. Just start healing yourself. Okay. Nice! Baby! You know what? You've done such a good job. I'll let you have that as well. So with that out of the way, I make myself some cut brilliant onyx and items. Put them into my PvE tank gear. And then we're off to do normal Genesis. So, praying to the Spark. Please, Spark. Please, Spark. Let me get good teammates. Let me do a good dungeon. And finally, let me be able to tank effectively and not lose aggro to every single little bloody fucking mob in the whole place. Alright, here we are in Genesis. I'm running up. He's coming up. Will the aggro work? Has he got it down? Was all the testing worth it? He pops berserk. He runs through the group of people. He's getting aggro. Throws a hatchet on the archer. Brings him back around the back of the side. They're all on him. No one can get them off him. This guy's got rocks on his wrists. And he just smashes them down.
I've got control of these boys.
Look at that aggro.
I've got control of them, Ronnie.
Yep, got the aggro. You'd seen the my previous video that was very smooth. You'll if you've been watching them, you'll know why I had such ecstatic joy.
Okay,
and then you have another example of it here.
God.
The teammates seem to be pulling every single mob in the whole place, but I just come up there, pop the old
I've got them. Just
berserk,
heal me.
not the berserk, the sword shield skill, and then I get aggro. Come here, boys, stick on me. But yeah, my own team just keeps running ahead and pulling aggro. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, it's fine. We get through this boss, no problems. Get the aggro, then look at this. One of them runs away. The old hatchet skill. No, son. Get back here. Boop. And then it's back to tanking.
Good pulling aggro.
Okay, I'm just pulling them to the back here.
Until
I mean, it's definitely working. The old Berserk Defiant stance combo. This guy pulls aggro, as everyone is, but yeah, I just walk on up, pull everyone off him. So it's definitely working. So finally, getting aggro, keeping it clean, keeping it clean. Or at least cleaner than I was before. Okay, so it's no problem. We come in. I explain to them the 4-1 strat. Everyone says, yep, totally understand the 4-1 strat. So I go in and start tanking. Everything's sorted. We've got this. Tanking is going to be smooth. Isn't so unusual. Out. None of them went out. Oh my god. No, definitely not okay. Without Leos's fine heals, we fell apart. So this time we were just like, okay, well, let's just do an all-in strategy because we got him low and no one seems to know how to get out anyway. So we tried the all-in strategy. This is how. I mean, I got aggro really well. The problem is, yeah. So we re-explained the 1-4 strategy. Everyone said they're totally clear on it. So this time we've got it all right. I just said just follow Leos, just do what he does wherever he is, be with him. And I'll tank the boss. So we're all in here. And then he does the big circle thing. Here it goes. And then everybody's going to run out just like I told them to. Get ready.
Please,
No.
boys, stuck.
Oh my god! So we made a new group. This time we had 4 covenants, so I'll let you guess as to how well this went. They were hitting pretty hard, so we just decided to go for an all-in strategy because it's just too hard explaining what the 4-1 strategy is. But these guys were hitting a lot harder. I mean, they're covenants, of course they're going to be hitting a lot harder. I mean, it just goes without saying, really. So here we have the key moment. We're all in. The head is staying in. It's do or die. Everyone's hitting the covenant. There's one marauder. He's not quite hitting as hard as the covenant, but that's to be expected. Comes with the territory, but he's getting low. I'm tanking like a boss. Oh, he just knocks with rude person. This is where he does this little leapy thing. So I'm just blocking to make sure I don't get knocked over. You know, let the frog live, let the frog do his thing. What are these guys doing? They just keep trying to run ahead of him and getting knocked out. Of course it's the marauder just running in front of him getting knocked out. But yeah, I mean, he got knocked over like 5 times in a row. I mean, imagine, marauders aren't really known for their brains. Anyway, so, we come in. It's the final thing. This is when I'm going to have to really use my tanking skills to get aggro of all the... Oh, we're down 1. We're down 1. Don't look at who it is. It's definitely the marauder. I get aggro off everyone, so they're all on me. So now I've just got to try to stay alive as long as possible.
Got this, boys. Come on.
And yeah, look at that.
Bring it home.
Yes.
Easy.
That was just as good as when we do it with Abe.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, well.
So the rest of the dungeon is relatively painless. Oh, that's bad tanking there. Let my stamina run out like that. That's something I'm going to have to watch out for.
I'm not.
But I'm just making sure that I'm standing out of the green circles of bad things and trying to get aggro on all the mobs when I can. But yeah, no, it went really well. These guys like hit really hard, so I kind of made it like 100 times easier. The only problem is like everyone always just runs ahead, but I don't actually mind if they run ahead and pull aggro if they can actually hit hard, because I can always just get aggro. God, I did it again now. The hell is wrong with me? But yeah, I don't mind them getting aggro. I can just go get it back now. Seemingly pretty easy now, so it's kind of fun to try to pull the aggro back, get everyone all organized. But yeah. So that doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is when people don't follow instructions or they don't hit hard, and then we just get absolutely screwed. But yeah, so this dungeon went pretty good. So this is the time all the mobs are up. We're just waiting for the 3 things to appear to go run behind the 3 boulders. So he's pretty low. He's just doing this little underground thing, you know. It's just like the frog need to leap through the water. He needs to leap through the ground. Pops back out. Just waiting for it. Here we go. So it's doing the big explosion thing. I'm like, crap, I picked the wrong place to find. But yeah, explode them up, go back, easy mode, get the aggro, get back on me. There, I've got aggro. And try to make sure he's facing me and away from my team members. Honestly, the other thing I'm noticing is the team members always come stand, like you're tanking, and I try to move them so that they've got the back of the monster to the team members, but everyone just carries on standing like in front of it with me. It's kind of weird. Some of these people obviously haven't played MMOs before, but anyway, there you go. So I would say that's my first semi-smooth run for tanking, so I was kind of happy about that, and I'm definitely holding aggro fine, so that was all good. And so looking forward to, I'm going to just keep doing Genesis a few more times until I get it really smooth, and then after that, start trying to get used to other normal dungeons, and then start doing the M1 through the M10s. So my other little pet project is getting my furnishing up. So I'm collecting a lot of wood. I guess you could say I'm chipping away at it every day. Yes, I'm collecting a lot of wood and turning that into lumber so that I can upgrade my furnishing. Another milestone met in the Ironman. Logging at 200. So I bring all the wood back, and then I make myself my usual maple end tables, and then another milestone reached as I get... And it's another milestone reached as I make 2 extra maple end tables, and it gets me to 120, which now means I can make strong essence. And I have a feeling strong essence might be able to help increase my furnishing experience gain speed, so we'll see. All I need is cinnamon. So if anyone knows where I can get cinnamon from, I know that you get it from herbs, but if there's any spots where it's more frequently dropped, let me know. Well, thank you everyone for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the little lesson in the basics of tanking and holding aggro. It was pretty basic, I will admit, but I've learned a few things myself, so hopefully others can learn from it too. It's actually quite fun tanking. So yeah, obviously this is a bit more PvE oriented, but I'm kind of liking the mix where it's like sometimes it's PvP, sometimes it's PvE. But yeah, I will leave that, and I hope you enjoyed. It's been a bit of tough times lately. Definitely the views are down on New World content, so that's a bit like my numbers of my videos are dropped by about 3/4. But I'm still gonna keep them coming, keep the Ironman videos coming. Anyway, I'll leave you to the rest of the song with the Ever Fellas. Thank you very much.